Und da sind wir wieder bei Wallace und Gromit in Musselt. Mit mir, dem lieben Pudel, der sonnigsten Chor aller Zeiten. Und der lieben Lady Letty zu Chocklington mit den grandiosen Thumbnails der nicht weniger grandiosen Karo Kitty. Wir suchen immer noch Kram.
With a combination of infrared scanning and molecular chemistry, the flavor engraver can imbue our ice cream with any flavor imaginable.
Und ich habe immer noch keine Idee, wie wir an das letzte Ding drankommen. Vielleicht haben wir hier was vergessen. Dann lassen wir es einfach offen. Und gehen hier raus. Und hier durch. Der Schuppen ist immer noch weg.
Back, are you? I hope you've a plan to get your little friend out of my garden. Poogie Woo and Tinky Wee may have their mischief...
Dann gehen wir mal raus, da müssen wir vielleicht irgendwie an einen Cracker drankommen. Ja, und ich sehe auch schon wie.
Hello, Private.
Ich habe eine Idee, wie.
I told you, Private. Oh, you can't have just the one. I could eat these.
Jetzt. Vielleicht war ich zu langsam? Da schläft er doch.
I told you, Private.
6 hungrige Hunde buddeln gerne. Die Kurbel.
Don't have a use for that, I'm afraid. But good to see you're prepared for it. Private, trying to destroy the provisions of a commanding officer? I never thought of you as a troublemaker.
Tja, da kennen Sie mich aber schlecht. Oh, man kann da noch weitergehen. Ich weiß nicht, wie das Ganze aufgebaut ist. So.
Hello, Gromit lad. How's Mr. Wallace?
Helft den Hunden.
Have you heard about the fundraiser? I've never been to a proper town fair before.
Und hier wird sich doch sicherlich irgendwas finden lassen. Die Arme.
Oh, morning, pet. Out for walkies. Certainly a grand day for it. Anything I can do for you? Town's abuzz with the fundraiser this weekend, isn't it? About time somebody did something to build a new dog shelter. Ooh, I've had run-ins with all sorts of strays of late. Terriers, spaniels, mutts, even an Irish wolfhound. Should have seen the size of him when he went for me pork scratchings on top shelf. Sent me tumbling backwards and brought me awning crashing down. Ooh, I gave him what for and no mistake.
You mean you opened your gob and poor brute took fright?
Ooh, mind your business and quit interrupting. This is why you haven't got any friends and spend all day talking to the birds.
I'm just in need of some intelligent company.
Anyway, it's high time town got together to put the shelter back up. Wouldn't you say, Chuck?
Vielleicht würdest du ja...
What you got there, Chuck? A pie eating contest. Well Me? Oh, I don't know about that. I do love the odd meat pie, but a scoffing contest, that wouldn't be ladylike, would it?
You've trouble enough appearing ladylike without a meat buying you, gob.
Oh, do I? Tell that to the postman. He seemed quite taken with me this morning.
It's only 'cause he's got an eye defect.
Oh, shut up, you curmudgeonly codger. You know what, Chuck? I will sign up for the contest. I think it's a splendid idea, and I plan on winning. In a most ladylike fashion, naturally. Let's see. Oh, just me and the Major, is it? He's no match for Winnie Gabberley. There you go, Gromit. I expect you to attend my victory party.
Okay. Sonst gibt's hier für uns, glaube ich, nichts. Hallöchen, wir gucken natürlich wie immer da hinten rein. Da sind noch Mini-Hunde drin, soweit ich weiß. Ja. Die gehören da auch rein. Hi. Mr. Dibbins.
Looking forward to this weekend's fair. Should be a riot. And all for a good cause to boot.
So, aber du sollst natürlich auch mitmachen.
Ah, Winnie versus the Major, eh? Should be a sight to see.
Okay. Vielleicht möchte Mr. Penia auch mitmachen.
A pie eating contest? I don't think that's for me.
Gut. Tja, Major.
Ah, yes, the pie-eating contest. Nobody's signed up yet to take on the mighty Major Crumb. Pity. I'd love to meet another man. Toe to toe on the field of battle, mano a mano, feasting to the death until the best man wins. Edwina? She thinks she can out-eat the likes of me? Ho, that's a good one, Private. I'd love to see her staring down the barrel of a ketchup bottle. There's just no way she can win. Impossible. She could never. These blinking biscuits. I've been munching on them all day. They're going to fill me up. Private, attention! Get rid of these vile things. I've got to prepare for battle. My guts must be ready for all the pie I can throw at them if I'm going to crush that woman. She's challenged the wrong man. Battle stations!
Tja, dann entsorgen wir diese Kekse mal. Ich weiß doch schon ein Loch, in die wir sie schmeißen können. So.
Well, what are you going to do about this Whippet's grievous gardening?
Das hier.
Good heavens, Gromit! Now you're just rewarding him for foul behavior. That's where the dastardly digger went underground.
Ja. Dann schmeißen wir noch mehr Kekse rein.
Perhaps, instead of stuffing your friend full of treats, you could lure him up elsewhere.
Das Problem ist... Womit soll ich den benutzen? Ja, könnte man ihn von da weglocken. Guck mal, na, nicht mit der reden. Boing. Tada!
You did it! Thank goodness! You've rid my garden of the nasty little rascal and with little damage. Now be sure it never happens again. I don't want to see any more of your canine companions on my property. Do you understand?
So, gehen wir mal in den Keller.
All that hard work fouled up by a few rogue whippets.
Da.
Oh, smashing, lad. Oh, crank. Good heavens, he's quick. He really does love that crank, doesn't he, Gromit?
So.
Careful, Gromit.
Ja, bla bla. Kurbel. Mhm.
Ah, yeah, he's got more. He's going to rob us out of house and home.
So.
I suppose that lever does look a bit like an old bone, doesn't it? No wonder the crafty canine went and buried it. Give a dog a bone and into the ground it goes. It's their nature. Oh no. Did our fastening nut go missing? It holds the lever in place. It's a critical part of the apparatus, Gromit. This is no good, lad. That was my last number 12. What rotten luck. Hmm? Look at that! He found our nut! Fantastic, Gromit! Perhaps I was a bit hard on him before. I didn't know the little one had a penchant for tinkering. Oh, he's just afraid. Heavens above, he's a positively petrified pooch. Poor little lad. We ought to call him Twitch.
Oh, süß. So, wie kommen wir denn? Rüsten wir ihn mal. Können wir mit ihm reden?
He certainly does look like he loves to dig. Careful with your bones around that one.
Was könnten wir wohl machen? Ein bisschen Zeit in dem Part bleibt uns ja noch. So geht's bei Chocolate auch immer. Ah. Er sammelt nämlich gerne goldene Dinger. Nee. Das Ding ist natürlich mit der Kurbel super stabil.
Fantastic, Gromit. The churn's back on. Well done. Ho, ho, ho. And there we have it, lad. Uncrossed a few crossed wires and our flavor engraver is as good as new. Now we ought to be back in business. Off we go, lads. Nothing can stop our Infini flavor ice cream from taking off now. Bit late for the post, eh? Oh, hello there. Can I help you?
Oh, good heavens, no. The question is rather, how can I help you? Name's Muzzle. Monty Muzzle. Philatelist, philosopher, philanthropist, and purveyor of fairground amusement.
So sieht er aus.
I hope by now you've heard about Monty Muzzle's Save the Dogs fundraiser fair to be held this weekend.
Oh, yes, we have. Gromit and I were just...
Oh, glad to hear it. I was deeply saddened to hear of your recent tragedy, and I'm making it my duty as a dedicated and devoted dog lover to help you all raise the necessary funds to repair your canine shelter. Imagine all those precious animals out on the streets.
A tragedy. What a shame for all those dogs. But Gromit and I might have the perfect contribution for the fair. We were just putting the finishing touches on our patent-pending Infini flavor ice cream machine.
Ice cream, you say? Ooh, who doesn't love ice cream? The creamy coldness, the satisfying sweetness,
Okay.
the profit margins.
ist böse.
Our machine has custom flavor technology. Its flavor scanner extracts taste molecules from any sample provided. We're able to make limitless varieties to suit any customer.
My, that does sound impressive. Oh, by heck, Mr. Wallace. I know a good money-making opportunity when I smell it. What do you say to this? With my financial firepower and your unique ice cream maker, we could put an Infini flavor retail outlet on every beachfront from Blackpool to Bognor Regis. The world will be your Knickerbocker glory.
Franchising. Do you hear that, lad? We could be ice cream barons.
If you bring your invention to the fair and manage to make a hefty contribution for this most needed, dog shelter.
It's a deal. Gromit and I couldn't be more excited. Oh, our in-house creamery assures us peak freshness. Speaking of the dogs, Gromit and I have come across 3 little lads who need new lodgings.
Well, look at that. Aren't they the most precious things you've ever seen? My charity begins now, and I've got the perfect home for them. Yes, quick-looking devils, too. Well, I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Willard. Walkies.
Okay.
Come on, you. Your new home awaits.
Ah, ich glaube, will nicht so
Off
ganz.
they go, lad. Say goodbye.
Oh.
Be seeing you and your contraption at the fair, Mr. Wallace, and be sure to bring your wallet. Roll up, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monty Muzzle's fundraise affair. It fair warms my heart to see so many charitable souls here today. So let me warm yours by selling you a handful of tickets, available for a nominal fee, the proceeds of which will put a smile on the face of a homeless and abandoned puppy. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, them tickets is good for every attraction. You can fry your favorite food, take on a chicken in a game of wits, or ride the mighty muzzler. Every penny goes to charity, every ticket, in short, will wag a tail.
I say, Gromit, isn't this a thrill? And such a noble cause, rebuilding a shelter for your canine companions.
Da ist der Hase.
Your new chum must have dropped his toy in excitement. I bet the little fella's having a grand day out. Probably never been to a fair before. Hey, that must be the remains of one of the flies that was blowing around this morning. Can't abide litter, so I tore it up and offered it as slips of paper to the punters.
Rettet die Hunde.
Here are some tickets, lad. Go and find your friends and have some fun. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, wir spielen wieder mit Gromit. Cool.
Have a pie to enter, do you? Give it here, and I'll get to it in due time. Quite the turnout of entries I've got. Bound to find a master of ceremonies in here somewhere. No use sniffing about for a competitive edge. These pies are all absolutely disgusting. Didn't take you for the cheating sort. Willing to do anything to get ahead, are you? You'd cheat a little old lady out of a baking contest just to win your 5 minutes of fame as this afternoon's Master of Ceremonies? Then what are you doing, nosing about these entries? Keep to your own entry. But knowing what you filthy creatures are prepared to wolf down, I can't imagine you've much of a discerning palate.
Der ist mies. Ermitteln? Ermitteln wir.
This is coming along nicely. Much more than I had anticipated from a bunch of provincial paupers. Oh, those dogs will be saved in no time. I doubt you're making a direct charitable deposit. So why don't you go and nose about elsewhere?
Aber diesem zwielichtigen Gesellen kommen wir im nächsten Part auf die Schliche, wenn es wieder heißt Wallace und Gromit in Masselt. Bis bald!